Good evening, children. Welcome to 6th standard social class. Students, I hope all are safe at home by God's grace. Today, we are going to start a new lesson in history, Unit 4, Asian cities of Tamilagam. Before we start the lesson, we are going to read what are the points we are going to study in this lesson, that is learning objectives. First one, to learn about the greatness of the towns of Asian Tamilagam. To know about Pumbugar, Madurai and Kanji. Third one, to understand the Asian kingdoms of Tamilagam. Fourth one, to gain knowledge about the crafts, markets, manufactures, maritime trade, education and water management in Asian Tamilagam. Before we start the lesson, see this map. There are green and red color circles are there. Green color circles denotes Asian cities and red color circles denotes Asian ports. Now we have to see the Asian cities first. That is green color circles. Kanjipuram, Kodumanal, Karur and Urayur. Here Madurai and Kedadi. So Kodumanal, Karur, Urayur and all near Kaveri river and Madurai Kedadi and all near Vaigai river. Next, red color circles are denotes the ports near the seashore. Mamalai, Arikamedu, Pumbugar, Tundi, Alagankulam, Koyalpattinam and Kurkai. Okay, next one children, we have to see the Asian Tamil cities, Pumbugar, Madurai and Kanjipuram. First we are going to see Pumbugar. Pumbugar is one of the oldest towns in Asian Tamilagam. This is the place where well-known characters of Silapadigaram, Kovalan and Kannagi lived. So, in the Silapadigaram, there are main characters, Kovalan and Kannagi. These couples, they lived in Pumbugar. It was also a port town. Pumbugar was a port town along the Bay of Bengal. The ports were established for facilitating maritime trade. Here, the sea route or water route trade is taken place. Even in times past, countries began to export their surplus products and import the scarce commodities by sea. Here, the import and the export taken place by sea. Pumbugar is one such historic port that emerged in the wake of increasing maritime trade. So, in those days, the sea route trade is very famous. Okay. Next one, it is a coastal town. The Pumbugar is a coastal means seashore, near the sea. Near the sea. So, coastal towns near the present day Mailadurai and is located where the river Kaveri drains into the sea. This Kaveri Pumbattinam is present near the present day Mailadurai and is located river Kaveri drains into the sea. That means the river Kaveri, it mixed into the sea. Next one, Pumbugar Port. Pumbugar was also known by names such as Buhar. So, Pumbugar and otherwise is called as Buhar and Kaveri Pumbattinam. Kaveri Pumbattinam means where the river Kaveri runs the Pumbugar city, no? So, that is called Kaveri Pumbattinam. It served as the port of the early Chola kingdom, one of the popular Sangam literature, Pattinapalai and Tamil epics, Silapadigaram and Manimegalai, have references to the brisk seaborne trade that took place in the port city Buhar. Here, the port city Buhar. Okay, next one, Silappadigaram in particular speaks about the greatness of Pumbuhar. In the Silappadigaram is given or evidence to speak about greatness. It's a speciality, it's a uniqueness, okay, of the Pumbuhar. The lead of the female character, the lead of the female character, Silappadigaram is Kannagi. Her father, the Kannagi's father is Manaigan. Manaigan. Sea traders are known by the name Manaigan. The male character, Kovalan's father is Masatuvan. Masatuvan. So Masatuvan means a big trader. Ma means big. Ma means big. So both Kannagi's and Kovalan's fathers also big traders. Okay, it is clear from the text that Pumbuhar was a place. From the text that Pumbuhar was a place where big traders and sea traders had settled down. So we have to understand about the clues, about the evidence. We have to know big traders and sea traders had settled in Pumbuhar town. Okay. Next one, numerous merchants. Numerous means many. Numerous merchants from foreign countries such as Greece and Rome landed at Pumbuhar. Greece and Rome, the peoples came from other countries, they settled, they landed in Pumbuhar towns. Due to busy and continuous trade, many of them stayed on indefinitely in Pumbuhar. Due to busy means continuous trading. Continuous trading. So the peoples came from other countries, they have to stay in Pumbuhar towns. Okay, there are evidences of foreign settlements in the town, they have to keep the evidence also. People speaking many languages inhabited Pumbuhar in its glorious days. As loading and uploading of ships took some months, the foreign traders began to interact with the local people during that period. So, during that period, the people interact with the Tamil people, so they have to learn our culture. Tamil people, they have to learn from the foreign cultures, languages, food habits, dressing style, everything is changed, everything is mixed. Okay, children. Next one, the traders. The traders of Pumbuhar were known for their honesty and integrity. So the traders, they keep or they kept their honesty and integrity. They sold goods. They sold goods at legitimative prices. Legitimative prices. Patinapalli states that selling any commodity at a higher price was considered bad. So, peoples, they are very honesty selling the right price of the goods. Okay. Next one, the author Patinapalli. The author Patinapalli Kadiyalur Uruthinga Nayanar belonged to 2nd century BCE. They belonged to in 2nd century BCE means before Common Era. This is indicative of Buha's antiquity. Horses were imported by sea. They imported and exported horses, pepper, gold, sandals, pearls, and so many things they imported and exported through maritime, through the water route. Okay, Pumbuhar had been built differently from other towns. Pumbuhar had been built differently from other towns. Each social group had a separate settlement. Each social group. Each means every social group had a separate settlement. Streets were broad and straight, dotted with well designed houses. There was also a dockyard. So, the Bumbuhar streets are very broad and straight, dotted with well designed houses. They built their houses with so many designs. Okay, next one, we can learn about the life of the people of Buhar by reading Pattinapalai and Buhar Gondam of Silapadigaram. If we want to know the Pumbuhar's people lifestyle, their houses, everything, we have to read the Silapadigaram. Everything is given clearly in the Silapadigaram. Next one, Buhar was a busy port. Buhar was a busy port up to 200 CE, that is common era. Up to 200 CE, Buhar was a busy port. It might have been either washed away by the sea or destroyed by big shore waves. So, this Buhar port is either washed away or during flood or any other calamities, the Buhar port is washed away by sea or destroyed by big shore waves. Okay, the remains of that destruction can still be seen in the present Pumbuhar town. Present Pumbuhar town. Next, Madurai. Madurai has been one of the oldest cities in India. In India, Madurai has been one of the oldest cities in India. Its antiquity can be understood from the sobriquet Sangam Valartha Nagaram. Madurai is called as Sangam Valartha Nagaram. It has yearned, is a famous city of olden cities in India, Madurai. Pandyas, the Cholas, and later the Calabras ruled Madurai in the Asian period. Pandyas, Cholas, and later Calabras ruled Madurai in the Asian period. During medieval times, later Cholas and later Pandyas, followed by the Nayaks, ruled this historic town. After this Pandya, Cholas, and Calabras, later Cholas and later Pandyas, followed by Nayaks, ruled this historic town Madurai. This has resulted in cultural building. So, here the culturals is mixed because Pandyas is ruled, Cholas is ruled, later Calabras, and later Cholas, and later Pandyas and Nayaks. So many peoples are ruled the historic town Madurai. So their cultural building is blending is taken place. Okay, trade flourished, and evidence for this has been unearthed in archaeological excavation done in Kiradi near Madurai. So, here the evidences, so many evidences they have to taken in archaeological excavation in Kiradi near Madurai. Okay, this is the evidence. Madurai is proudly associated with Tamil Sangam, that is academies. Madurai is proudly associated with Tamil Sangam, which worked for the promotion of Tamil language. So, Madurai is worked for the promotion or improvement of the Tamil language. 49 poets were associated with the last Sangam. 49. 49 poets were associated with the last Sangam. Okay. Agil, fragrant wood, was brought from Port Tondi to Madurai. Agil, fragrant wood was brought from Port Tondi to Madurai. King Solomon of ancient Israel imported pearls from Uvari near the Pondian port Korkai. King Solomon of ancient Israel, King Solomon, he imported pearls from Uvari near the Pondian port Korkai. This was the best evidence. Okay. Next one. See here Tunga Nagaram. Madurai is also called as Tunga Nagaram. Tunga Nagaram. Madurai had Nalangadi and Alangadi. Madurai had Nalangadi and Alangadi. So let's see the meaning. Nalangadi means day market. Nalangadi means day. During the daytime, they have to selling the things. People go to buy the things. So that is Nalangadi. And Alangadi. Alangadi means evening market. Nalangadi means evening market. In the evening time also, they are selling the things. People go to purchase this. So both times, day and evening time, the trading, the markets is going on. Okay. Madurai is known as Tunga Nagaram. Tunga Nagaram, that means the city that never sleeps. The city that never sleeps. Always working, always active. Okay. Madurai was a safe place where women purchased things from Nalangadi and without any fear. Evening time also, women go to market and purchase what they want from the market. They have to purchase without any fear. So it is called as is a very brave city. Very brave city also. Okay. So Madurai is called as Tunga Nagaram. Thank you children.